it gets completely dark. We're gonna have a live stream up in what, an hour, couple hours,
an hour or two,
and then a little less than 2 hours. We're gonna have a live stream there. It's not gonna be on shorts like this appears. Again, taking a walk in the woods, or I don't know where I live. This isn't considered the woods. It's just where you live, you know.
Yeah, the woods where we live is so thick you can't get through it walking. You'd have to have machinery. Unless, of course, they cut the trees and stuff, and then it's easier to get through.
What I was gonna talk about is censorship. With Trump had made a statement about basically undoing censorship on the internet. And seeing as how you go on YouTube and you got to dance around so many words, you can't say this, you can't say that, you end up seeming like a absolute retard trying to say anything because you're having to skip around so many words.
Yeah, it's very difficult to have to dance around what words you can use and what words you can't. So
How do you like the scenery? Yeah, speaking on censorship, and right now we have Twitter, that's renamed X, which I still think is a silly name. And right now it's the closest thing to a free internet that we have right now. Free as in free speech. And of course, censorship is far wide reaching, more than you would think. Because if you look at media and you look at video games, all sorts of media, what you have is views imposed on you.
that's very true. I mean,
And that in itself is a type of censorship.
yeah, I mean, they tell you what to think and what to say and how to feel and everything.
I'm not going to be on here long, as you see, I'm losing light.
Yeah.
And I will be going live in less than 2 hours.
But, yeah, I mean, I thought, people were supposed to have the right to say how they feel and have discussions on such things. But if you're being censored to the point where you're afraid to say anything.
For the viewers now, I'm going to repeat what I said. I'm talking at the moment about censorship. And with the changing of things, I believe a lot of that censorship is going to dwindle away. Not all of it, of course. It's like on YouTube, you have to dance around what you can say and what you can show. And it's annoying. You're trying to cover much of anything, and it's like, we have you cannot. This video cannot be viewed. We have to silence this part. We have to rip this part of it out. And I'm like, well, you can't even be in a place where somebody's listening to a radio, or they'd be like, nope, you've done wrong. You've wronged the people.
Yeah. You can't have anything like that in your videos. But, some censorship is good.
And then you get people, because of this, using terms like self-delete and sushi for the
yeah.
for the word of somebody off themselves.
Yeah.
And grape.
Yeah.
Censorship is ridiculous.
Well, some is okay as long as they don't go overboard with it, but the thing is they went overboard with it.
Look at that sunset off in the horizon. Yes, they have went entirely overboard with censorship. And I will say it again, subscribe to my stuff. You might like it, you might not. I have a live video coming up in less than 2 hours.
And donate if you can.
Yeah, of course. So I'm just having a quick walk and talk before my live stream.
And we hope to see everybody there. I like having people from all over the world visit our channel.
When I streamed from my phone before, I had visitors from all over the world, and that was an interesting experience. you know, to communicate with people from all over the world is a wonder of technology.
Yeah, that's a good part of technology.
Well, not to mention is like you just pop on there and a total stranger's just jabbering, talking shit, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna talk to this person. This is getting weird, and this is fun. This is interesting.
Yeah.
It reminds me of in the '90s. They had the Omegle, and they had once the one that got popular, where strangers would just up with their webcams and suddenly talking to each other. Of course, it turned into quite the perversion. But besides that, I thought it was a very unique, interesting experience, and I find you can get the similar experience now like this.
Well, it's always interesting to learn about different people and where they're
Yeah,
from.
there's
And
too much political ideologies separating us.
yeah, I think so too. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's basically everybody's trying to get by just like everybody
I
else.
mean, in the end, it should be you don't have a problem with me, I don't have a problem with you.
Yep.
And, it comes in at because you have different beliefs, you have a problem with that person. And I find that in many cases ridiculous.
I find it sad because you can learn a lot from each other if everybody would just put aside their political beliefs. And a lot of that has been superimposed on people by media and the government and whatever else.
Yeah, people have been polarized by politics, and that, I'm just sick of it. Yeah, we're all gonna think different things and feel different things and have different beliefs, but this hatred needs to stop.
Yeah, that does need to stop.
Somebody liked the stream and then unliked it apparently.
What? Oh. Oh.
It's like, oh, I like what you said. Oh, I didn't like that.
Oh well. Well, that's the beauty of
Yeah.
speech.
There's a motherfucking internet. You get all kinds of people, all kinds of ways, all kinds of things, but you just gotta roll with it.
Yeah.
You gotta laugh with it, laugh at it, have fun with it.
Well, that's all you can do.
I got no chatters on here. Nobody want to say nothing.
No chat. But that's the thing. At the end of the day, none of us are gonna live to make it out of life alive anyway. So
Yeah, I got this camera angle way down here so I can have some light coming in because it's quite dark by now.
yeah. I mean, nobody's gonna get out of life alive. So all this hatred and stuff like that is unwarranted. It really is.
Appreciate the moment, embrace what you have right now, drop the hate. It's not doing any of us any good. All this over emotional crap, you really got to break it down to what really matters and why it matters.
All the hate is doing is giving people heart attacks and causing stress and
But
everything
hey,
else.
give me a like, a subscribe possibly. Now, if you do subscribe, I would like it if you would stay subscribed. I think that's fair. I mean, don't have to continue watching my shit, but at least stay subscribed.
It don't take nothing just to leave the button alone.
Just tap subscribe. No, that's good enough. Just stop there.
Just just stay subscribed. Yeah, but I do think that everybody has a way of. I think everybody has a way of polarizing each other too. Hatred feeds on hatred.
Yes, hatred feeds on hatred. That is absolutely true. And it's like this meme I seen where somebody's standing in the middle of two groups arguing, and one of those groups shoved them to the other side and then go, "Why are you with the enemy now?" And that's today's society.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of us. There was a lot of us that weren't taking sides, or we felt this way about this and this way about that. And then you essentially get shoved to one side. It's like, no, if you don't agree with everything I say, fuck you, and I'm pushing you over there. I'm lumping you in with those people. Then you find yourself being there and agreeing with them. Human nature, human psychology.
Yeah. It's just the biggest, like if it's the herd mentality, you know.
Yeah, I got a stream coming up in less than 2 hours, live stream. So subscribe if you'd like. Check that out. And of course, like.
Yeah.
But I
And
thought I'd just do a quick stream before that, which is what I'm doing now.
yay!
And I'll see you when I go live. My stream coming up soon, 7 Central Time. Give me a like, subscribe, and view. And I will see you next time.